You are tuned in to 94.1 FM WFNU-LP, St. Paul, from Minnesota's only local variety station.
WFNU is a volunteer-run station made up of many different community voices. Each program expresses one aspect of that diversity and not the views of WFNU-LP or FTI as a whole.
With all that out of the way, welcome to SunDogs present Local Vibes. We are SunDogs, your two favorite canines. We are joined in the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an extra special treat. We've got Christina Sophia sitting down with us.
Hello, everybody.
Thanks
for having me.
Thank you for coming through. We know you're a busy lady.
Thank you. It's been busy lately, yes. But I'm so glad to be here.
We're going to be talking with her here in a bit. We got a little business to take care of before we jump right into it.
That's right. Right before us, you were listening to the WFNU music rotation. That is all local music here. The song you were listening to specifically was Lips Inc. With Rocket. Correct?
Yeah, and their Lip Sync are the people who do Funky Town.
Oh, cool.
So if you don't know about Lip Sync,
you could be living in Funky Town and not even know it.
Sorry, someone's phone on? Someone's phone is making noise. If we could get that out of the studio, please.
I don't think it's mine, is it? I don't think it's mine. Is that your phone? That's weird.
That's Christina.
Is that mine?
That's her voice.
I know it's my voice. I don't know where it's coming from, though.
Interesting.
That was weird. I think it stopped, though, right? We're good?
Yeah, for now.
That's some crazy.
So, real quick,
trippy.
what's the best social media handle for listeners to follow you at?
On my website is www.ChristinaSophiamusic.com, and you can just Google my name, Christina Sophia, or on Facebook, Christina Sophia.
Bang, bang, boom.
And Twitter is Christina Sophia Sing, and IG is I am Christina Sophia. So,
boom.
Yeah.
I like that. Friday nights get kicked off with SunDogs Present Local Vibes, but they're bustling with great programming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Frogtown on this station. So every Friday, 6 p.m., SunDogs Present Local Vibes.
I love it.
After us, more of the music rotation, which is, you can send your music into that.
Fridays at 9, get the gravy hot with Gall Dagburn.
Fridays at 10, Basic Beats with DJ Dom Terrace.
Oh,
And Fridays at 11, Club 120 Plus, the replay with Sid DeLuca.
Other phenomenal shows to check out here on Frogtown Radio, The Midday Escape with Philip Gracia, Fridays at noon and Saturdays at noon.
The morning program with Dr. Rick Burnett, live Thursdays and Friday at 7 a.m. Replays Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, 7 a.m.
Wednesdays at 8 p.m., Ian R. Buck has his show, The Extra Dimension.
651 Sports Update with Mike Resendez, Saturdays at 10 a.m.
Hits and Histories of the 60s, 70s, and 80s with Dr. Rick Burnett is live Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at midnight. And the replays are on the other days of the week at midnight.
Evolution with Dr. Rick Burnett and Mr. Zero, Wednesdays at noon with replays Fridays at 8.
And then Funk to Your Ears. If you're catching any of the shows, catch Funk to Your Ears, Saturdays, 7 p.m. Everybody needs a little funk.
Yes.
Everyone needs a little funk. We want to bring your attention to a few other shows that are shining the spotlight on local music, including the Soda Sound radio show. The B&E crew is holding it down Thursdays at 6 p.m. You can just look up Soda Sound Radio on Facebook.
Sweet.
Shout out the whole B&E crew.
Yeah. Shout out to them.
And also the Mini Rapolis podcast, hosted by
Minneapolis, I like that.
hosted by Logan Michaels. I'm sure he's going to start doing shows again under the same title, but in the off season that we've all been having, he's just highlighting local hip hop and R&B on his podcast,
That's
Mini
awesome.
Rapolis.
And make sure to catch the DJ Buster Baxter show on Mixcloud, also a local music show.
St. Paul Boys.
The St. Paul Boys. Like we said, we've got Christina Sophia in the hot seat.
Yes, hello everybody.
Our last interview was with Dungeon the Baptist. And our next interview is with Ron Onil next week. You can check out all episodes of SunDogs Present Local Vibes at anchor.fm/local vibes, as well as YouTube, SunDogs TC. That's exclusive interviews and performances.
Yep. Just to run through the couple of different ways you can listen to the show
Live. Fridays at 6.
Exactly. That's the hot time. Friday, 6 to 7, the 1 hour a week where you can feel yourself. No, I'm just kidding. But wfnu.org/live. Download the Live 365 app and search for WFNU.
Yep.
Or if you are in the Frogtown community, tune your radio to 94.1 FM.
Boom.
And we'll be right on the radio.
It's that simple. Fridays at 6, replays Mondays at 3. And again, Fridays at 6 is the time that you want to give us a call here in the studio. 651-313-5125. You can ask Miss Christina Sophia a question. We can give you a horoscope reading.
Yeah, some life advice, relationship
Some life advice.
I would love that.
651-313-5125. If you don't swear, we can put you live on the air.
Call in.
651-313-5125. Again, the Instagram we have for you is I am Christina Sophia.
Yes.
And then ChristinaSophiaMusic.com.
Yep, ChristinaSophiaMusic.com.
And then those are the only two I remember. Can you give me the other two? I'm
then,
sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, and Twitter is Stina Sophia Sing.
Stina Sophia.
SING.
Nice.
Yeah. And ChristinaSophiaMusic.com will take you to all of my social media sites as well.
Oh,
And
nice.
to my new album links and everything, yes.
Oh, that album's phenomenal. We've got a few tracks from that album. We don't know what you want to play. We'll save it for the end.
Okay.
We'll figure it out during one of our breaks. Again, 651-313-5125 is the studio phone. But we're gonna get right into it.
All right.
The nitty gritty,
Yes,
if you will.
let's do it.
I guess. So you are from
I am from
Twin
Minneapolis.
Cities?
Yes.
Very
North
cool.
Minneapolis, born and raised.
Nice.
North Memorial Hospital.
There you go. A real Minneapolis.
Yes.
And
artist.
how early was music influencing your life? Like, did you do choir in church or in school,
Literally.
or was your mom a bass player or something? You know?
My mom and dad have always been in music.
Mhm.
My mom sang in the church choir. My dad has always been in bands his whole life and plays the guitar. He's great at the guitar. I started singing when I was about 2 and just singing like little Disney princess songs with my little
Lullabies,
headphones just
yeah.
on the top of my lungs. Yeah. And I just always sang and started creating as I was super, super little. And it just kept going my whole life. I wasn't in choir at all. And I remember my middle school teacher, like, why aren't you in choir? Because I would sing for people in the hallways and in classes and stuff. But I just always was into more R&B and hip-hop versus the classical type
Doing
songs.
your own, yeah.
And she didn't like that. And even in high school, we would use the rooms that they had for the choir artists, and we would go and just use the rooms for our singing groups. But I still wasn't in choir, and the choir teacher was like, you need to join choir. But I wanted to, but I was also on the step team in the afternoon, so I did that also. I loved
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Very cool.
And any really influential choir or music teacher through school that really encouraged you to
Not a teacher, really.
pursue music?
I was always doing singing. I sang with more of like older people, like they were graduates a couple years before me, and we kind of started a group called Passionate Voices, and we would do the talent shows, and they really inspired me. Mike Dreams, a local artist, rapper, he's awesome. He started out recording us and starting us as a group and helping us get our music out there and just starting out. And so he was a real big influence for me, for sure.
Very
He helped
cool.
me get a lot of stuff going and starting my singing career.
Yeah, what an awesome group of people to be around, it sounds like. A question we like to ask everybody, have you always gone by Christina Sophia when you were doing your music?
No, actually, it started out Christina Fisher, because that's just my name. And I just didn't like my last name. I'm like, you like G-Fish? And I'm like, not really, but it just didn't sound as cool to me. And I was like, I want maybe just Christina, but it's kind of hard. Like, there's just a Sierra.
Just to be the
but
one,
there's
yeah.
Christina Aguilera, Christina Milian. So then I thought Christina Sophia. I never really liked my middle name, and then I grew to love it as I got older. And I was like, I'm Greek, It was my great grandmother's name, so I wanted to just grow into that, and I loved it more and more. So we changed it from Christina Fisher to Christina Sophia, and I even tried going on Facebook trying to be like, what should my name be, a stage name? I kind of wanted to have something different that wasn't even my name, like Lady Gaga, something that. But I always stuck with my regular name, and I didn't have to worry about copyrights or anything.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Very cool.
And when was the switch? Around the timeline?
It was around the time when I was working with Mike Dreams the most and starting my EP, Self-Entitled. I think that's when we switched it over to Christina Sophia, for sure. For sure. Yeah.
Very cool.
I like that.
Yeah, thanks.
I love the origin story.
Yeah.
We've noticed with artists who have their own name as their stage name, the topics they write about at least feel more like it's like their real life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Have you been... Do you like to do more stuff that's like really about you, or
Honestly,
more like
yes.
abstract stuff?
Yeah, it just comes out. And it ends up being about my life. People will be like, is that song about your ex? And I'll be like, I guess it is. It came out of my feelings. I just kind of write how it comes out. So, I'm like, yeah, it's probably how I was feeling. So I think it just ends up coming out, and it does end up being about my life and my love life, and what I think about.
And a little bit more on the writing process, as much as you feel comfortable revealing. What do you just like freestyle over an instrumental you like,
Yes.
or do you think of the words first and then put it to an instrumentation?
Sometimes I do both. It depends on the beat. If I really, really like it, I'll just come up with something right away to it, and the melody. And then maybe I'll have to put the words to it later.
Yeah.
So then, on the other hand, sometimes I will have some words and then just put it to it that way, put it to the instrumental. But I just really have to like it. There's been times I can come up with a song so quick in like 5 minutes because I really, really liked it and it just came to me. But then there's other times it'll take a while for me to really get the words I'm really trying to say to this song, because I don't want to just say anything, and I'll really try to think about it for a while. So
it varies.
Yeah, it varies.
I like that. What was the first? So we've got the newest project, or we're familiar with the newest project most. What was the first Christina Sophia solo project? I believe you mentioned it before.
Yes, that was the EP, Self-Entitled.
Exactly.
Christina Sophia. I released that April 19th of 2014.
Ah, just in time.
Yes. And it was, I didn't even think about it. It was like the perfect time, and I don't know why I picked that date. People asked me to, but it was just ready, and it felt right, so I just released it, and it was 7 songs. And I loved it. And then it took me a while to start doing Your Love as my next album, my first debut album, because this was my debut EP. So, I wanted to put a lot of more songs together. And then I ended up doing a mixtape in between, and it was called No Restrictions, and that was 2019. And then now I just released Your Love, that debut album.
Very cool. What a cool...
So exciting.
I brought a couple copies to give you. Gotcha.
Oh,
no way.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Yeah, setting the bar.
Yes.
All the other artists now,
snap.
we want that. We want that for sure.
We're gonna take a break here in a few minutes. We're gonna ask you a kind of relevant question. How has COVID? I mean, it's been about a year. How has it both positively and negatively affected your artistry? Let's start with positively.
I was gonna say positively. We'll start with that. I think I've gotten a lot of more views maybe online, because a lot of people are online more,
craving the content.
Yeah, so I've gotten a lot of good feedback from a lot of the stuff I posted, pictures, songs, projects, videos. So that's the positives. And I've been able to create a lot, having more time at home, I think. But the negatives would be, we had a show we were going to do with Twain, my new manager. He had a show, Twain and Friends, that was about to happen right before that happened, and it got shut down, and we were super bummed. So that's pretty much the negatives. We weren't able to perform live. So yeah. That was about it. And meeting to go to studio sessions, it was pretty hard to get in touch with people because of COVID, and to get in places because of COVID. So yeah, but we made it work, and we got our studio sessions and sent the songs over, got them mixed and mastered, did what we had to do, and it worked out.
Oh, that's so awesome!
Yeah.
I know. I mean, it's just another obstacle you need to overcome,
Right.
and I mean,
make it work.
And not necessarily in as creative way as we're used to as artists, but
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Let's
make
think
it
outside
happen.
the box.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
For anybody just tuning in, we've got Christina Sophia in the studio.
This is SunDogs Present Local Vibes.
Yeah, run us down your social medias one more time.
Yes, ChristinaSophiaMusic.com, Christina Sophia Music on Facebook. I am Christina Sophia on IG and
Christina
yes.
Sophia
I always mess up that
Sing
one. Christina Sophia
on Twitter?
Sing. Yeah, Twitter.
Excellent.
I was gonna change that one later, but we got so much going on.
And the music's
Right
all
now.
over
Yes.
Spotify, Apple
Spotify,
Music.
yes, on all platforms. Anything Tidal, Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud. SoundCloud is the one that people still use a lot, and I love
Yeah.
SoundCloud.
And if you do a something search of Christina Sophia, boom,
Yeah,
her name
and
pops
just
right up.
Google me, baby.
Google me, baby.
Christina
That'd be
Sophia.
a great song.
Yes.
Google me, baby.
Yeah, what was her name? She did come out with that song.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back to SunDogs Present Local Vibes. We're joking around with Christina Sophia. She's joining us here in the studio. Thank you again so much.
Thanks for having me. This is awesome. I love the studio. It's so colorful and comfortable.
Frogtown Community Radio,
Yeah.
baby.
94.1 FM WFNU. Give us a call, 651-313-5125. Again, 651-313-5125.
Nice.
You can ask Christina Sophia a question. We'll tell you your horoscope. Just tell us your sign.
I'm a Leo. I want to know mine.
We'll have Christina Sophia's horoscope here in a little bit.
So I saw you the other night at the Cam Jones show.
Yeah, how was that show?
It was so fun. It was great. There were so many artists there that weren't even performing, that just came to show love, and it was fun. It was vibes for sure.
Yeah, it was amazing. What other shows do you got coming up?
I don't have any dates yet, but we are trying to start a headline show for Christina Sophia. We're gonna do a show and do it show all the new songs from Your Love, the new album.
Exclusive.
Yeah. Don't know any dates yet, but that's the next goal.
Exactly. It's hard to pick a date
I
where it's
know.
just like it seems a little soon.
Once we get it all put together.
Seems a little soon to be doing shows.
I know.
If I'm being honest.
It was weird, to wear the mask and then not wear it on stage. But it was fun though,
peculiar?
And taking pictures with everybody in the mask. It was different, but I was glad to be able to perform there. I love their stage. It was great. It was fun.
And is that where you plan on doing the headlining Christina
I'm
Sophia
not
show?
sure. If
Or
they're
are you
available,
feeling out other venues
Yeah,
too?
I might want to because I performed there before, so we might want to maybe pick a bigger venue. But that one's great. It packs a lot of people. It was a lot of people at the last show. It was really good amount that showed out. So I don't know though. I'm gonna leave it up to my manager to help me with most of that.
Heck yeah. Yeah, it takes a team, so it sounds like you've always been kind of part of a crew.
This is true. I started young with singers, and then I've been in Why So Serious, the group collective.
Yeah.
We rap, sing, do all different types of songs, dubstep, R&B, hip hop.
Oh wow.
We do our own stuff separately too, solo and stuff, but we just kind of always have been doing music together over the years and videos and cool stuff like that.
Very cool. What do you have any advice as to like how to keep a group like that together? Like what works to like make that? Because a lot of people are like, how do I do all this music stuff by myself? Yeah, you gotta communicate
for sure. Communication is a big thing, and just staying true and honest about everything you feel, so that there's nothing behind that nobody knows like what's going on. You can just keep it honest, keep communicating. And I was also in another group too, H2L. Me and Josh A. Moore sang and did a little duet EP and working with the Lifers with Sweets P, and that was really fun. I just think maybe I love working with other people. I've always had a hard time just working solo because I love collaborating and I love working with other people, hearing what they have to offer for a beat and what they come up with, and I'm like, dang, I would never come up with that. And then I add what I want to do, and then we come up with a perfect song, and I just love doing that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And I think it's so important, kind of shouting out up-and-coming artists or artists who may be on the fence about recording music. You can't do it all by yourself.
Right. Some people try.
Some people
Prince
try.
could, no.
What, do you make any other art independently? Painting, drawing?
No, I wish I could paint. I wish I could.
Choreography
I do
still?
try to dance and put dancing into my my music. I try to choreograph stuff, but I'm not the best. But I'm really good at learning. I love to dance. I can learn a choreography really quickly. Not as good as making up the steps. So I'm looking for people to work with in the future. Definitely for some dance stuff for my videos. And I was on the step team. High school, all 4 years, captain. We won everything. It was so much fun. Cooper High School.
Okay.
In that, I want to even incorporate step in my music somehow in a video or
That'd be
something.
cool.
Yes, because I missed that for sure.
Maybe you could go back to the school and get their dance team.
They
be
might.
On
I'm still friends with the principal. I should definitely do that. That would be dope. Yes.
Or drama people. Step people.
Yes, that would be super
Best
fun.
music video of all time.
Yes.
I love it. I'm definitely got to incorporate that.
What are your predictions post-COVID for the Twin Cities music scene? Do you think it's going to continue to ramp up? Do you think it's going to plateau? Or do you think it's going to decline?
This is our year.
Just
We're
keep
going.
Keep going.
There's so much talent going on right now. I just saw Ashley DeBose start her new song, Boy Crazy, with Neo hosting it. I was like, yeah, shout out to you, girl. Like, there's so many dope artists right now releasing good music, and I think it's just going to only get better and better. I want to do more visuals and more videos.
Yes.
So yeah, it's gonna get better.
I like
teaming up.
Yes,
Teaming
teamwork
up is the key.
Make the dream work.
Local videographers, local animators. I've been seeing a lot of more animated visuals. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And all local, collab with people from the Twin Cities. I think it's key in every front.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it definitely helps. Definitely helps to be able to meet up with who you're working with. You know, just like share a little bit of life. Yeah, exactly.
What collabs are on the horizon that you can tell us about?
Honestly, I don't have any set in stone, but I'm looking for a collab. Might have a rapper on one of my songs to get a video out, so I might be looking for somebody if you're listening.
Nice. If you're listening, give us a call, 651-313-5125. Otherwise, I've
always wanted to do a song with Ashley DeBose, too. That's why I mentioned her. We got to do something together. We've done shows and stuff together, and we're just always so busy, but I know we'll probably try to get one out. If I can get in touch with her, I'll call you, girl.
Oh man, so cool. Seeing all the
all the love.
juicy deets. coming
Juicy deets. Give us a call, 651-313-5125. We'll share even more juicy deets with you. If you've got radio-edited juicy deets, and that's
Juicy deets.
songs,
in.
you can send them to sundogstc@gmail.com.
That's hip hop and R&B radio edited tracks.
No swears.
No swears.
Or anything that your grandma would just be like, I'm calling somebody about this.
Or my grandma, maybe.
Yeah, my grandma. So that's the line. If you make music that's not R&B or hip hop, but you're liking the show, listening anyway, stationmanager@gmail.com. Is that right?
I believe, or station manager at wfnu.org.
Yeah.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
They will put your music, your clean music, into the music rotation
Hey,
here on the
that's cool.
station. So we play all
Showing all the
local
love.
music.
Yes, that's what's up.
Get everybody on the radio.
And make sure to, because if you're not listening to this on a radio, we know you're on a computer or phone.
Right.
Open up another tab.
Yeah.
ChristinaSophiaMusic.com.
Yeah.
Stina Sophia Sing on Twitter.
Yeah.
I am Christina Sophia on Instagram.
Yeah.
And you can just
Google
Google
Whatever you're
Christina
listening to
Sophia,
music
yeah.
on, Christina Sophia.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
What have you collaborated with the same videographers on any of your videos, on any two of your videos? You know, are you gonna continue those collaborations, or?
Honestly, I'm gonna start with a videographer that Twain worked with, who was really great.
Nice,
but
nice.
I had my first video done by KCP Visuals, and he worked on a lot of the Why So Serious videos for us.
Okay.
But I don't know if he's actually doing that right now. He might start doing videos again, but I'm not sure. But I'm definitely looking for new videographers to work with. I'm still searching. Jake.
Don't forget I'm a
Jake.
direct. Yeah.
Oh, and Twain, my manager, he's gonna direct. Yeah, he's gonna direct and help.
Oh, direction and
he's gonna help
producer.
all that,
I like
yeah.
it. I like it.
This is a one-off.
Yep.
That'll be fun. It's always fun to do projects with different people.
Yeah.
ChristinaSophiaMusic.com. I'm sure there's a contact.
Yes,
tab
there
on
is.
there,
Stina Sophia. ChristinaSophiaMusic@gmail.com if you have inquiries
Oh,
or
boom.
Boom.
Just direct in there.
it's on the website too. So yeah, anything ChristinaSophiaMusic.com, and you'll find anything you need. Videos, pictures, shows coming up.
Oh, nice. So get all your updates from there.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that. I like it. So
Hear the rain.
I was gonna say, I don't think it's the rain. I think it's these
Little
pipes.
Pipe percolation.
We're not hitting pipes in here. It is the building's pipes. We swear. So you just dropped the project.
Yes, it was. I can't remember what day it was. February 26th.
Okay, I was gonna say it was this year
This
for
year,
sure.
2021. And Your Love is the name of the album. 10 songs, and I've been waiting so long to release it. I'm so glad it's out.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask. So for this project, did you? It was probably more of a conscious release, maybe, than some of your other.
Yeah, there was a lot
projects?
of other songs that didn't make it on the album. I had so much going on. I'm pretty wild about my songs. I just have so much unfinished music, and Twain started helping me. We just gotta narrow it down and get it out there because I have too many songs. So yeah, a lot of them didn't make it, but there's still way more and new projects to come and
Very
singles that
cool.
I can release them as and stuff like that. So I can just
Exactly.
keep coming out with new music.
So cool having
Yeah.
a project all sound like it
Yeah.
belongs together.
That's so true.
Such a key.
Yeah.
And that's awesome that
Yeah.
you've got a big catalog to be choosing from.
Yay. I'm
That's
so
that's
glad.
key.
I
He
know.
knows how to pick a good artist to
Yeah.
represent. Someone who's got a lot of songs already.
Right?
Oh, that's awesome.
And
That's
of the 10 tracks,
Yeah.
how many are the same producers, or did you
Okay,
switch it
yeah.
up?
I did switch it up a little bit. One of the main producers I've been working with, who actually produced a couple on the EP as well, was T-Lace. T-Lace produced a lot, and he did about 2 songs, I think 2 or 3. No, yeah, it was Your Love and Me and You Now. on the Your Love album, and Your Love was the main song that made me think of the name to keep for the album. And it just seemed like, and it's funny, I realized it's the longest song on the album, and it's like right in the middle of the album, and that just kind of happened that way, and Twain helped me with the outline of how the songs were going to go out.
That's so
and
cool.
And yeah, that's fun.
And mainly local producers, or
Oh,
all
yes,
local,
and there was,
or a few West Coast?
It was, yes, a couple in different states. I actually ended up having to find out where they were and get their information because I just loved the beat so much online. I think it was on SoundClick, and then I had to go find the producer. One was Shoddy Chris Beats for the Moonlight song. I love that song. I have a video to that, so if you look up my Moonlight video, yeah. And that one was directed by Cleese Harlan. What's his? Visionary, yeah. and the other producer is Brand New. He's from here, great rapper and producer. Brand New, yep. He produced Viday, did Wishing, and then Louis Bird. He was here. He worked at our IPR downtown when I was recording, and he helped make the beat in like 5 minutes, and that was for the last song, Throwing Me Off. It's my outro. He moved, I believe, to Tennessee, I think, or Texas, one of the T's. But he's out of state now, but yeah, I decided to put that in. Lots of different producers all over, yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool.
That's what we like to hear.
Yes,
to
definitely
vary
varies,
it up,
yeah.
To keep a dynamic project, if you ask me, and to do that within 10 tracks is a creative feat.
That's
so
awesome.
props.
Thank you, yeah.
To bring you to highs and lows and different vibes.
Oh yes, there's another one, King Marvelous. He did the VIP beat.
Oh,
He's from
nice.
here. Yep. Yes. Love that song.
And I believe that's one of the songs we got coming up. Give us a call, 651-313-5125. We are sitting in the studio with Christina Sophia, the one, the only.
Yes.
Yeah, we've only
And we're roasting her.
We're roasting it. So there's only like 6 minutes before the next break, but I want to. So I'm sorry if we gotta cut you off for this next question, but we like to ask artists about like any obstacles that they've overcome when it comes to making music, whether it's like writer's block or like, I don't have enough time to be doing my music and working,
or I don't have a computer to do stuff.
But just an obstacle that you faced in like a way that you would recommend other people try to like overcome that obstacle.
I've had a lot of obstacles. Definitely writer's block. And I would just kind of just take my mind off of it if I couldn't, and I would just try not even to write, and then just come back to it when I let myself just not think about it and go do something else and come back to it. But honestly, I don't really know. It just kind of takes time. You just kind of got to give yourself time to really think. Don't force it. If you really just want to write, it'll come out naturally. What other obstacles? Probably my voice. It was really sounding pretty scratchy. I used to smoke cigarettes, and I quit 4 years and 9 months ago, and I'm very proud of that. That was an obstacle. I couldn't even hit high notes, and I was like, nope, and I quit, and now I can hit the high Mariah Carey notes that I could not hit before when I was smoking cigarettes. So
it's worth it.
So it's worth it.
Smoking.
If you're smoking and you're singing, it does. But I mean, I smoke greenery, and that doesn't affect it. but cigarettes are bad.
Is it more smoke, or do you vaporize greenery?
Yeah. Blunts, bowls.
Okay.
Whatever.
Take it as it's coming.
Yeah.
No tobacco.
Yeah.
Dabberoonies. That's my favorite pasta.
Yes.
A dabberoni will do.
Yes.
How's the music and your perception of like the songwriter empowerment evolved since you first started making music?
I think it's gotten better. I think I've matured and vocally and writing wise. It's just the journey has helped me. A lot of the experiences, always performing and meeting with new people, and just going with the experience the whole way has just always helped me learn more each time. So I think you just grow, and it's the journey. It's helping me with it all. Yeah.
Very cool, and probably helps working with so many people for that reason, because you can see how they're all
trying
doing
to work with
it.
Everybody. Yep.
Or to be blunt, learn from everyone else's mistakes, including your own.
Yes.
And be like, oh, hey, don't do that because I
saw somebody do that once, and
or I signed up for that one time, and now those songs I don't own. You know.
Yep.
And who or what has pushed you artistically? Also, probably working with these other
Yes.
collectives.
Twain, my new manager, Mike Dreams has always helped me and pushed me. My family, Why So Serious? They're good and they always try to support me in the times that they have. I know we've been all busy, so. But I was gonna say I had this bad experience with a con artist, that Richie Rich Miranda. He conned us for a lot of money. It was back in the day, and I always tell people there's other artists in Minnesota that have gotten conned by him too. So that's one obstacle I'll try to tell people, like, don't work with him. If you get an email from this guy, don't trust him.
Yeah.
So I always like to tell that to people because we're getting over that obstacle, and I learned more about the music business after that, and definitely got to learn about the music business.
That is huge. And I assume the collectives will keep it. Everyone keeps each other accountable.
Yes,
you know what I mean. It's like, hey,
yep.
have a song, have a verse written by this day.
Yes, yep. That's definitely.
Slash, if you're
gotta
not
be here on time, always be on time. Try to be a little early if you have to, because we be late sometimes.
Exactly.
Trying to be early sometimes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's, I think, easier sometimes for other people to get your button gear than yourself to get your button
That's
gear.
why. That's why I
mean?
signed Twain as my manager, because I need to be held accountable for myself. I need to be on time and need somebody to push me and give me that motivation. I really needed that.
That's
awesome.
That's
Yes.
so huge.
Cool
That's
to be
so
able
good.
to recognize that, and cool that there's somebody who
Yes.
has that skill available.
Heck yeah.
And I hear that Twain and his representatives are taking on new talent currently. We'll have his information after our break. And be sure that anyone listening, any aspiring artists,
Nowhere to go.
nowhere to go.
Heck yeah.
Because we've been really good at, shouting out producers, shouting out directors of music videos. I think that is key to build everyone's web and perception of Minneapolis and St. Paul art.
Yeah. Sweet,
Very
thanks.
No, thank you. Truly, thank you again for coming through and
For
sitting
sure.
down with us
Thanks
and
for
kind of
having
giving
me.
us a peek behind the curtain,
Yeah.
because it's so rare to get an up-and-coming artist's time, let alone thoughts and
In-depth,
perspective.
Yeah. Anybody tuning in, this is SunDogs Present Local Vibes. We've got Christina Sophia in the studio,
Wow.
sharing all sorts
All the
of
deets.
All the
juicy
deeds.
tidbits.
Spilling the beans.
Spilling the beans.
Give us a call, 651-313-5125. Follow us at SunDogs TC. Follow Christina Sophia a myriad of ways. You can go to ChristinaSophiaMusic.com. You can go to Stina Sophia Sing on Twitter. You can go to I Am Christina Sophia on Instagram. You can email inquiries to StinaSophiaMusic@gmail.com.
Yes.
And Google, Spotify, Apple Music, it's all there.
Yeah.
Christina
It's all there.
Sophia. We're going to be right back with her and more music.
Call in 651-313-5125. That's 612-313-5125.
Make sure to catch our archives at anchor.fm/localvibes, as well as youtube.com SunDogs TC. That's where the video archives will be. 651-313-5125.
And we're back.
And we're back.
So it's a weird little break we got to do for editing. If
That's
you're
cool.
listening live, you're welcome. No break.
Welcome back to SunDogs present Local Vibes here on 94.1 FM, WFNU. We're sitting down with Christina Sophia.
Hello.
And she's been so patient and so generous with her time and her
Insight.
insight, truly.
We so you're talking a little bit about new, maybe not new, but like more a new focus on your
We
thing
kind
because
of.
you're signed with Twain.
Yeah, I
and
did a
Ill
lot of-
County, right? That's the
Yes, Ill County. Yep.
group.
Ill
And-
County Management. Shout out to Twain Low. Whoop whoop.
Exactly. And what if you want to elaborate a little more on like the like if you could call it like the new Christina
Right,
Sophia
yeah,
is
I'm
now
kinda
focused
doing a
on
new-
these
I'm
things.
kind of doing like a new look, kind of like girl next door, but keeping my pretty girl vibe. And I've been doing a lot of the love songs, a lot of the heartfelt, slow, lovey-dovey songs, and we're just gonna kind of pump it up a notch and start doing more dance and club vibes and more upbeat, different type vibes. Yeah,
I like that. Yeah.
Change the journey a little bit. It's gonna
Doing
be fun.
more like more frequency of releases, or maybe letting projects breathe a little more and doing videos for
Yeah,
ones.
definitely gonna come out with some visuals. Definitely want some videos. I'm gonna try to do a couple if I can this summer for sure. So
Very cool.
and yeah, and the music's just gonna come out sooner, right after that, I'm sure.
And you're talking
Yeah.
about being more accountable, so I'm sure that will help,
Yep.
land more shows and
Yes.
create better relationships with venues and stuff like
Definitely, yes.
that. Any favorite venues in the Twin Cities? We
I
always like
love
to see.
Honey. I
Oh,
performed
man,
there.
RIP.
If you've been there,
I wonder
Honey
what
is
that's
such
gonna
a
be.
cute little place. I know.
Maybe it should be the new
Man.
Ill County spot.
That would be dope,
Oh,
right?
here.
Have the headline there. I've always wanted to have a headlining show
venue.
there.
Oh man.
Though the store next door, I believe, just
Okay.
closed down as well, and they have a
Really?
crazy, huge
Ooh.
kind of cavernous basement as well.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
And it's
do
a-
some
Somebody's
scouting.
got to buy them.
Someone's got to buy them,
Visuals.
and I think all these old theaters
Yeah.
and
Perfect.
that are like
love
kind of churches,
Yeah.
but not really churches anymore.
Where?
They have
Boom,
good
buy one of
acoustics.
those,
I love the
or buy one of
the
these.
small little vibes. I love those small little venues. They're just super cozy and comfy, and that's kind of like how underground music
Yes.
cafe is as well. So the stage isn't all huge, but I mean I love big stages too. But it's really cool, and you can just vibe with
Intimate.
the audience. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
intimate. I like that.
And post-COVID, we'll all be able to
Right.
cozy up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll be strange. I don't think
It'll
people will be
weird.
ready
I'm gonna
for
be
it.
like, you're talking too close to me.
Yeah,
Like, this is
exactly.
gonna
You're
be
staying
weird.
too
Oh,
close to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
We
breathing
can actually
next to
do
me.
this now. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. It's gonna be weird.
It will be weird. Yeah. Having everybody hug each other
I
and stuff will
know.
just be like,
Yeah, I
Somebody
mean-
tried to hug me the
do
other
it.
day. I was like, oh, can we do this now?
Yeah,
I don't know you like
They were
that.
like, I got
Exactly. I mean, were people grooving at the DJ Cam Jones show the other day?
They
They
were.
were.
Everybody
But
was
just
pretty
not-
much just standing, not too close, but everybody was
Yeah.
standing up and vibing to whoever was on stage. It was really, really fun.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh
everybody
my
was
gosh.
supporting.
It was a fantastic
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, you guys know when his next show at the
Yes.
I think he was
Underground?
doing another open mic. I forgot
Tonight?
what date.
Part Wolf.
Probably another
it's
Friday.
the 16th.
Okay, 16. I
Okay.
did see it, the flyer. I was like, I might want to even go to that if
He's got
I was
the-
going to ask my manager.
Yeah, he's
I
got
wanna
the
go to
open mic at the
night,
beginning
yeah.
and then the show afterwards again. I think
Oh.
that was a
Okay.
really good format.
Back to
Yeah.
back.
I
Yeah,
didn't come
give
to the open
people
mic, so I should have. I
It
want
was
to
great.
go to
It
one of
was
them, yeah.
slammed the
That
entire
sounds
time.
fun.
It was
I
great.
used to do a couple open mic nights. Those are awesome.
Oh yeah, I mean RIP Fifth Element open mic.
Right.
I know Urban Lights has got an open mic.
Okay.
AKA Kobe. He's
AKA
hosting that every week.
Yeah. Wow, sorry. My open mic, DJ Cam Jones. Oh yeah, does he give himself at least like half an hour between the two shows, or an
I
hour?
don't know.
No,
I think it
pretty
started right
much
away
running
after.
into
Yeah,
it,
I think he
yeah.
just kind of rolls into it. Maybe
He's like a
does
magician
song
when it comes
in
to
between,
juggling
and then
people
it just,
when they
yeah.
come in. I don't know how he does it. It seems stressful to me, but he gets everybody on. It's crazy.
Well, shout out DJ Cam
Yeah,
Jones.
shout out
You
DJ
don't
Cam
miss a
Jones.
show
No,
hosted
Right.
by
he's
him.
always playing.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
every show is a great
It's
one.
a
with him.
vibe for sure.
Vibe.
Vibes.
You listen to Chase Vibe?
You said what?
Did you listen to Chase Vibe?
The Chase Vibe?
Chase Vibe.
Chase Vibe's a local
an
artist.
Oh
to
no!
me.
I probably do know him.
Vibe?
He's got some
Yes.
cool
Honestly, if it's the one I'm
ad-libs now.
thinking of, I definitely know
pink
him.
hair now.
He
That's
just
awesome.
came
I
out
wanted
with
to
a
do pink
project.
hair.
I mean, you guys should at least do
I
a
was
wig.
thinking about
It would be
switching red. I
cool.
think I'm gonna switch it back to red. I gotta switch it up.
Switch it
Keep
up,
it
or just I was gonna say, I do
Yeah.
some film stuff, and you gotta get your
Yeah.
wig game on point.
That's so true though. Like they've been coming out with so many nice wigs. Like,
Oh.
it just looks so real. I'm
That
like,
you
man.
exactly that you could use outside of the video.
Yeah,
you
I just do a
know.
blonde. I want to do a blonde because I could probably never get my hair that blonde. It's pretty
Yeah,
dark.
just to have it, just in case.
Yeah.
So we know you've kind of peppered it in, but the last thing we'll ask you before we get into the music is further advice to aspiring artists. Things that you wish you would have known 6 years ago.
Yes, I would definitely say the music business. Just learn a little bit of the basics and, you know, how to keep your music, how to own your music and how to, you know, keep the rights, the copyrights and everything. But always stay, I always just say just keep going, keep doing it. Consistency is like the best. You just keep coming out with songs. Like,
Yep.
even if somebody doesn't like this song, maybe the next one you put out they'll like. I used to always say, I don't like that Taylor Swift song, but I loved that one she just put out last time. So it's like you're not always gonna like them, but you're always gonna have stuff that they can choose from, a long catalog that if they don't like this one, they can listen to that one, and hopefully they'll like it. And hopefully if you just keep coming out with stuff, there'll be songs that everybody loves at all time, and it'll just keep going. Keep consistent.
Keep consistent. I
Yeah.
really like that. Don't stop. You know what I
Consistency
mean?
is key. Yes, just keep going.
Exactly, that's great
Yeah.
advice. I've always heard artists who are like, I don't. It's like heartbreaking to them because it's like, you love this song, why didn't you love this song? You know what I'm
know.
saying? So it's like, you should love them all.
Yeah.
That you can't guess which songs people are gonna
I
go
know.
crazy for, which is
There's
the
some-
weirdest thing
yeah.
because you would think it would be one song, but they're like, man, I love
No.
this song you do.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, it's so
It's-
interesting. So
it's-
like you
never
said,
know, yeah.
keep putting it
Not
out.
everybody's
make,
gonna like
make
that one,
stuff
but they
that
might
you
love
like
something else.
because
Yeah.
it's people are gonna relate to you.
Just be you. Yeah.
Precisely. That is great advice. And
Thank you.
people aren't, I mean, preferably people would be listening to a project in its entirety from track 1 to track
Right.
10. But a lot of times it's on a Spotify
people
playlist.
just don't
It's
do
on.
that.
It's
Yeah,
just a
they'll
one
just pick the
song, one
ones that-
song.
yeah.
Exactly. So a variety. And it sounds like that's what you kind of have on the
Yeah.
horizon is more EDM
Definitely.
songs, more poppy songs, more slow R&B songs.
Yeah.
Across the board. I
Yeah.
like that.
Covering the bases. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Just want to shout out Ill County Management.
Elk County Management. Twain Low. my
What's
manager.
what's the best
the
email? I think
Email
we might
website
have
for that.
I believe it's Elk County.
Ill County Music
Elk
Group.
County Management Group.
Ill County Music Group at gmail.com.
Ill County Music Group at gmail.com.
Bingo,
Hit 'em
bango,
up.
bongo.
I was going to say inquiries might as well actually go to his email through mine. Yeah, because he's my manager now. So, yeah.
Oh, very
Yeah.
cool.
And
Bookings or anything, yeah. Ill County Management Group.
Ill County
group to
Music
be
Group at
associated
gmail.com.
Yeah.
Sounds like they need a rapper in the crew because I know it's
right? We got singers.
the next one. Yep,
Me
Karaya
and Karaya
Brene.
Brene, love her. We're gonna come do some collabing too.
Oh, that'd be
Ooh.
so
Can't wait to
good.
collab
That'd
with
be
her.
so good.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So excited for that.
Remember to follow Christina Sophia on Instagram at
Yeah.
I am Christina Sophia on Twitter. Stina Sophia Sing.
Yes.
ChristinaSophiaMusic.com.
Yes.
And inquiries or collaborations,
Ill County.
preferably Ill
Yeah.
County Music Group at gmail.com.
gmail.com. Yes.
And follow us at SunDogs TC. We've got 2 songs coming up for your ears. Your ear booties are about to get slapped.
Yes.
And SunDogs bring it to you every Friday at 6 p.m.
Yeah, both these songs are off the project Your Love
Yes.
by Christina Sophia, available everywhere on the internet.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, on all
Ev-
platforms.
on all platforms.
All
And
platforms
that's when you
in
know you got your shib.
Yes.
That's the best. I don't know if we got time for one more question. Probably not. We got 2 minutes. How do you... This might be too personal. How do you publish your music? Do you publish under yourself or do you have... a publisher?
Yeah, I believe we do because I'm BMI is and I go through CD Baby and they kind of just help do it all together. I'm still learning how it all works. And yeah, it's with CD Baby. So yeah,
because they allow you to make the physical copies.
Yes.
Oh.
And I already made some through a different Kunaki. Yeah, Kunaki with the physical CDs, and we just order those separate. Cool. But yeah, and they do the royalties and all that, and hook it up to the pro publishing through the BMI.
BMI.
It's super cool. I really have enjoyed. They have had no problems really with them over the years, and it's been pretty easy. I like it.
Very cool. That's a very juicy deep.
Yeah.
And that CD Baby, you said.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I know people use TuneCore. I tried TuneCore before, and I just didn't have a good experience with it. But I'm sure other people could have been my internet. And there's other ones I've heard of. DistroKid. I was thinking about trying that, but yeah, CD Baby's cool.
Yeah, CD Baby gets you on Spotify and everything like that.
Yep.
Very cool. Very interesting.
It does get you on all the platforms. I didn't even know there was Napster still, and they're like, "Yeah, you got your song listened to on Napster." I was like, "Cool."
Your song downloaded illegally.
I'm on Napster.
That's how official you are.
We really sincerely want to thank you again for coming through, sitting down with us, answering a few of our questions, and giving hopefully someone who's listening some inspiration in their artistry.
We're going to play these two songs off of My Love. We've got first...
Or Your Love.
Your Love.
My Love is Your Love. Exactly. It's all love.
So it's going to be Tell Me, and it's going to be VIP by Christina Sophia.
Here on SunDogs Present Local Vibes.
Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want.
I want your love, commitment and time, that's all I want, yeah.
Tell me what you want.
Let me tell you what I want your love.
Tell me what you want.
I want your love, commitment and time, that's all I want, yeah.
Tell me what you want.
I want commitment. I want somebody who's willing. I want someone who's down to ride. Won't bring no mess, won't bring no stress, and I will stay by her side. Someone to hold me down even when times get low. I want the world to know that we're together, and it don't matter even when times get hard. We will always be together. Oh, 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 oh. She said, tell me what you want. I want your love, commitment and your time, that's all I want, yeah. Tell me what you want, babe. She said, tell me what you want. I want your love. She said, tell me what you want. I want your love, commitment and your time, that's all I want. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah.
I want your heart, I need your everything, I need it from the start. I want your joy, your pain, and I hope you feel the same. I know what you want, I know what you need. Give me what I ask and I guarantee to do what you need and give you what you want. He said, tell me what you want. I want your love, commitment and your time, that's all I want, yeah.
Tell me what you want.
He said,
must give the same thing back to me. Yeah, yeah.
Tell me what you want.
Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want.
VIP, VIP. You know it's Friday night. You gotta wait in line. And we already in here, about to have the club going up, yeah. We going up tonight, we VIP. We can do it as you know, it's drinks on me. It's drinks on me, I'm ready to dance. I'm with my girls tonight. This Henny got me right. Very important people. Everywhere we go, nails right, hair right.